Well, for a guy who tried to expose EDP and definitely got exposed himself. I'm at work, as you can see, and I got my earpiece on, so there should be no problem with my voice being translated from my beats all the way to the phone, so you hear me talking. So before I get started, you can do some things for me. You can go ahead and press the notification button on top of this video. Also, you can subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and most important, share my videos so I can get a lot of people to see who I am and get the videos out in the forefront so people can enjoy the content that I make. Well, anyway, back to the subject at hand. This guy named Chad, from what I've just got through recently watching on video just a second ago. He tried to expose EDP and he did a hell of a job doing it, but he also got himself exposed as well. This seemed to be a weird guy. And, from what I just got through seeing a minute ago, he just tried to ask someone to act like they are 13 years old, to take off their shirt because he said that that's what pedophiles like to see rather. Hold on. One thing about hate making videos at work, and people constantly coming back and forward in these doors right here, and it ruins my speaking what I have to say. But anyway, like I said a minute ago, the guy tried to expose EDP, did a hell of a job on it, but he got himself exposed as well. He just got through asking somebody on YouTube, or might have been on Twitter or Facebook, not exactly sure. He asked this guy or woman, whoever they were, to take off their shirt, to lick their tongue out, because he said that what pedophiles like. So I guess he tried to use this person to use for pedophiles so he can get them exposed. But the thing about it, he asked for them in a weird way. And he also had some strange things to say about black folks. He didn't say anything racial about it. He just got weird and said something about black folks. So this is all that I can say about this guy, but all other than he can't be blocked off YouTube or Facebook or Twitter because he haven't done anything or said anything to get himself taken off. But for a guy who tried to expose someone, definitely got himself exposed as well. So like I said in the video that I made about EDP, you gotta be careful what you're saying, be careful what you're doing, and be careful and learn how to do it. Because if you don't, you wind up messing yourself up in the long run, and you wind up getting talked about, getting scrutinized, and get dissed by a whole lot of people around you. So the guy seemed to have friends. He had one friend. He told him that, he said, well, after you done doing this, he told he did go in his life. Wow. So for another guy to say that, which means he went to say something strange, he went to say something really strange or something weird for someone to say something like that. If that had been me, I probably would have said the same thing. But either way, I mean, that's crazy. We live in a world where people talks about folks, diss folks, and if they don't like it, they want to kill you. So that's why you get all these killings in these churches, in these schools, with people walking up into these buildings and putting out guns and shooting folks, because them folks might have got cyberbullied, might have got bullied, or got talked about behind closed doors. So, but personally, me, I'm one of them guys. If you talk about me behind my back, that's fine. But are you bold enough to talk to me in front of my face? That's the point that I'm making. You know what I'm saying? So if you diss me behind my back, you got the nerve to talk about me behind me. You had the nerve to confront me and diss me in my face. That's how I see the whole thing. And personally, this guy named Chad, I mean, I give him kudos for exposing EDP and putting this guy in his place. But sometimes you got to be cordial and talk about yourself and get yourself well respected. Hold on just a minute. So, like I said, you gotta be very careful with what you're saying in this world to other people, because if you don't, like I said, you'll mess yourself up. And wow, I mean, we live in a world where social media rules the nation, rules the country, rules the world. You know what I'm saying? So, what goes on behind closed doors can definitely be put into the light. And now social media is the light. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you got a lot of folks who don't do social media, because they know what they do can fuck them in the long run. So personally, I don't expose myself on social media like that. So I'm not a weird man. I mean, I may say weird things, but I'm not a weird man. A lot of folks consider, some folks consider comic books collecting and figures, you know, buying action figures is weird. That ain't actually weird, just a hobby. So if that's weird to you, then you strange for even saying that's weird. So anyway, without any further ado, go to end the video. Wow, that's all I can say about this guy Chad. You know what I'm saying? That guy just exposed himself, and I'm gonna find out more about it, and I'm gonna go leave it at that. So anyway, this is me. Hope you enjoyed my video. Comment, share, like, and most importantly, press the notification button on top of the video. Holla.